We came on board on the 1st of November 2013. And as far as this Ikeja, this Air Force base on that road at Ikeja is concerned, their bill from 2013 November 1 until December 31st, 2022, their total bill was 7.5 million, 7 billion 564 million 153,000 naira. That's 7.5 billion.
This is as of
and they
2023.
Paid from 2013 to 2022, December 31st.
Okay.
So they were owing us 7.5 billion, thanks to the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, particularly Mr. Tunde Fashola, when he was Minister for Power. So they paid 4.3 billion, leaving an outstanding balance of 3.2 billion. That was before 2023, 2013 to 2022. So in 2023, they ran up a bill of 1.4 billion naira. And they paid, in 2023, they paid 1.2 billion naira. They refused to pay their arrears. The billing or the bill was not in contention. That was not the problem. But they were always doing this gra thing, reminding us all the time, and we are the one protecting Nigeria, as if there's no military in the USA or in Europe, as if they are not even paid for what they do, as if somebody is forcing somebody to go and become an Air Force personnel, because that's the blackmail. Now, so in 2023, the bill was 1.4 billion, they pay 1.2, remaining 191 million naira. So we kept on asking them to pay. In 2024, their bill went up slightly to 1.5 billion, and they paid only 623 million naira. Now, this is the catch. We can say with all sense of responsibility, this new government, when they came on board in 2023, this current president made it very clear to us and to our investors that they will pay MDA debt, military department agencies. And I know they were giving them money. That was why they were able to pay 1.2 out of 1.4 billion in 2023. Surprisingly, in 2024, out of a debt of 1.5, they only paid 623 million naira. What happened to the rest of the money? Between the Federal Minister of Defense and Ikeja Air Force Base and all these officers. Now, so the outstanding balance for 2024 was 893 million naira. So the summary is this. As of today, total debt is 4,340,566,000 naira. Now, this debt is the reason why we started asking them to pay. And the man we were dealing with, the Oga Parawata, who is higher than the President and Commander-in-Chief, and I will say what I mean by that. This gentleman is called Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademulegun. So we had a series of meetings with him. But in June 2024, the people that we sent there to go and ask for payment were beaten up at Ikeja Air Force Base. That was the first problem we had with them. So on the 29th of July 2024, because of this non-payment, we now decided to write them a letter. So the MDC of Ikeja wrote them a letter telling them that we are sorry, we have to install a device called auto recloser. That auto recloser, the job of that is to enable us, as service provider, to manage supply of energy into any particular place. In other words, we can determine through that machine how many hours we can give that community or that place, depending on their pattern of payment, their ability to pay, or their willingness to pay. In the case of Nigerian Air Force, they are able to pay, but they just don't want to pay. The government will give them money, go and check their appropriation, the money will disappear along the line.
Okay.
So we send them the first letter. I just want you to know what we have done to try and recover amicably. First letter, because we have written 5 letters so far. So we wrote the first one to tell them about that auto recloser. Now with that, we can agree between us how many hours you want. We had a meeting with the AVM Ademulegun on the 3rd of October 2024. And he didn't like the idea of this auto recloser because they want to be using 24-hour electricity without paying. We now say, okay, give us access to install prepaid meter. So you pay as you go. There won't be any wahala. You put money, you get your light, you pay. 24 hours. Bandeo. Okay. And then this was on the 3rd of October. And we agreed as gentlemen between us and them. We said, while we are waiting for you to respond, we will ensure that you have 11 hours of supply using this equipment from October 3rd to October 7th. When they did not get back to us to tell us about payment plan or how they want to pay, so on the 9th of October, we wrote another letter to them, formally requesting for access to install prepaid meter. They ignored our letter. So on the 25th of November, 2024, we wrote another letter to say that on Monday, the 2nd of December, our contractor and technical staff are coming to your premises to install prepaid meter. And on that day, our people went there, the Nigerian Air Force authorities sent them back, blocked access, and they did not allow us to install the meter. Then we noticed that they have vandalized and tampered with the equipment, auto recloser. They did that twice. They actually disconnected the communication cable, which is a criminal offense. For that reason, we now wrote another letter to them on the 17th of January, 2025, detailing all that they have done, calling their attention to the law, to let them know that what they have done is against the law. And all these correspondence that we sent to them, including the last one on the 5th of March, we copied the chief of air staff, so he's aware. Wherever he is aware. We copied the AOC logistics. Okay. So after doing all of this, yesterday, in my own business, I had a meeting with them, came from Abuja, day before yesterday. So I went there yesterday morning because they were going to commission a solar power project. On getting there, at 7:35 a.m., we just saw so many trucks, just like you said earlier, and they kept started beating everybody, including pregnant women. They asked everyone to lie down on the floor. Okay. Everybody, including the chief technical officer of Ikeja, who is still in the hospital as I speak. And that's the man who is supposed to turn the light on. So I wonder how the presidency or anybody or the government will react to this kind of barbaric act by the military.